Myself, Dr. M. Saranya, Assistant Professor of BBA Department. Now I am going to talking about intellectual property rights. First, I am going to tell about introduction of intellectual property rights. With the ever-changing technology and shrinking world boundaries, the term intellectual property is coming to be used more often than ever. From tech companies such as Samsung, Apple and Google to biotechnology enterprises such as Monsanto, everyone is vigilant about protecting their intellectual property. Therefore, it becomes more important to understand what intellectual property is and what are the rights that individual acquires as their intellectual property rights. What is next we are going to see about what is intellectual property. Intellectual property refers to the creations which are made using the mental labors of individual. This includes a variety of creations such as literary works, technological inventions, performance, traditional practices, etc. This can be broadly divided into two categories. Intellectual property used for protecting industrial inventions such as patent, trademark, etc. Intellectual property used for protecting literary interests such as copyright, related rights, etc. What are intellectual property rights? Every individual who creates a literary work or invents an industrial technology is vested with certain rights such as the exclusive right to such literature or invention, right to gain monetary benefits from such intellectual property. All such rights that accrue to a person from the creations of intellectual property are known as intellectual property rights. Intellectual property rights can be held by an individual or a company. Generally, rights pertaining to literary work are held by individual and industrial inventions are held by companies. But there are exceptions to this argument as well. Now we are going to see about the types of intellectual property. First one is patent. Patent are the rights that are granted to an individual for the inventions of a product or a process that offers a new way of solving a problem or for doing something. The main test for the grant of a patent is the novelty of the invention. An individual claiming a patent for his invention is required to show that his invention new. It adds to the technology that is already in existence in the field of his invention. Next, trademark. A trademark is a distinctive mark by which the identity of a manufacturer, producer and service provider is known. These can be in the form of a logo, sign or written name. The recent trends have seen that form of packaging can also be trademarked. A trademark helps the consumer to associate a certain standard of quality to his product, which can be easily relied upon by the consumer while choosing the product in an open market. Trademark is granted for a certain term period, but unlike patents, a trademark can be renewed for as long as the owner wants by paying renewal fees in the concerned office. Both as well as companies can have trademarks. Next, industrial design. Industrial design refers to the visual aspects of a product that cannot be protected by a patent. It can be surface or three-dimensional designs. It should be non-functional in nature. It shall be purely in the nature of aesthetics and not utility. Product form a wide category such as technical instrument, medical instrument, garments, ornaments, etc. can be protected under industrial design. Next, geographical indication. Geographical indications indicate the place from where a product originates from. Such product have certain rights that can be found in the product that originate from that particular geographical location. The rights can be due to the natural conditions that prevail in that region, such as olive oil, or they can be due to certain skill traits that workers of the region have, such as chicken curry work done on garments made in Lucknow. Next, copyright. Copyright is the rights which are granted to the creators of a creative work Creation such as literacy work and artistic work are protected under copyright laws. Newspaper as well as architecture designs are protected by copyright laws as well. Thank you.